Hello and welcome my friends. I am your Sandeep sir and you are watching your YouTube channel MLT Tutorial by Sandeep sir. If you are new in this channel, kindly subscribe this channel to get the early notification from the YouTube in your mobile. With my all the video, you can go to the description where you can find many of the videos. Links are there, so you can get many knowledges from that videos also. There is also my phone number is there, WhatsApp number is there, and email is there. If you have any question, kindly ask that question, or otherwise you can call me in the morning from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or in the evening 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So in this video I am going to answer your questions that you ask through the messages that I have received. So in this chapter, apart from the medical laboratory technology, whose job prospect in the medical labs, apart from that I am going to tell another jobs which can a medical lab technician can get easily. So today we are going to discuss about the blood bank. All of you much aware of that blood bank is that organization where a donor, a voluntary donor gives their blood, donate their bloods, and with that blood after testings, after passing through delicate procedures, this blood is ultimately issued to a sick patient who needs blood. So your blood, if you are going to take a job in a blood bank, who can be your employer? Your employer may be a government body, that may be central government hospital or state government leading hospital. So the government body may be your employer. Your employer may be some PSEs, that is public sector enterprises, or other words it is public sector undertakings like SAIL, coal, minerals organizations. These may be your employer. And other employer are any private body who owned a blood bank, any society who owned a blood bank, or any non-government organization, that is NGO, who own that blood bank. They are the employer of you in the blood bank. But as soon as you start to work in a blood bank, you are directly governed by the top body is that CDSCO. So CDSCO is your governed body, and these bodies guidelines, these 5 bodies guidelines you have to follow in the blood bank, not the guidelines of your employer, because the employer give you only the salary, they provide the materials to you, but the guidelines provided by these bodies. And in the top, the body is the CDSCO, that is Central Drugs Standard Control Organization. Central Drug Standards Control Organization. Now, when a blood is giving to a patient, the blood is considered as a drug. So, this blood, when it is issued for a patient, it is directly concerned with the drug controller. So the CDSCO is your top governing body. Under the CDSCO there is Directorate of Drug Control, that is the Directorate of Drug Control of your state, which state you belongs. So the part of the CDSCO, that is the state part, also governed you. Apart from that, the State Blood Transfusion Council, that is SBTC, also governed you. The blood bank, not you only, the blood bank is provided, SBSTC provide the ultimate guideline to the blood banks. So these three bodies is the main body who govern blood bank. Blood bank with their employees also. And there is another body, that is NACO, that is National AIDS Control Organization. Because when through blood, AIDS is transmitted so rapidly, AIDS can be transmitted so rapidly. So before you issuing a blood for a patient, you have to undergo with many tests. Among the tests, there is one test that is called HIV test for AIDS. So as because you are performing the AIDS test before issuing a blood, NACO is also your governing body. And another, a panel of tests you have to perform. In this panel, apart from the HIV test, there is hepatitis B, hepatitis C, malaria antigen, and other sexually transmitted disease like VDRL test you have to perform. So whether you are performing the test in a right way with right results, to look after that thing, you have to maintain the quality control with SRL, that is your state referral laboratory. They will ultimately concern for the test procedures you are going, whether you are right or not. So these all bodies are governed a blood bank. So in the blood bank, the job opportunities, the four pillars of the blood bank are a phlebotomist, blood bank technician, that is BB Tech, blood bank technician, QC MGR, that is quality control manager, and tech officer, that is technical officer. They are the four pillars of the blood bank. Apart from the four pillar, to look after the pillars, there are a or many blood bank officers is there. These blood bank officers are directly come from the MBBS cadre. So these jobs are from the technical cadres. So these technical cadres where they feed. So these technical cadres, like the phlebotomist, is the person who take the blood from a venipuncture procedure. So a phlebotomist have to pass, that is diploma in blood bank technology or DMLT. So a student passed, that is possesses a degree of DBBT or DMLT, can be employed directly as a phlebotomist in a blood bank. The DMLT, the BMLT, the DBBT, the BSMLT, the BVOC MLT, all these 5 cadres can be posted in a laboratory, in a blood bank, is directly as a blood bank technician. A student who have the degree of MSc MLT, that is in transfusion medicine or in microbiology, that is MC Bio, microbiology or transfusion medicine, can be appointed as directly as a technical officer. Other than that, a blood bank technician can be promoted as a quality control manager or as a technical officer. All of the information I am sharing with you from the ground zero information. This is ground zero information because in this industry I am belongs for last 35 years, and with teaching experience I have 20 years where I am teaching the medical, this type of professional course to my students in offline mode and nowadays in online mode. So it is not a bro science, it is not a clickbait that I am sharing with you. So these are all considered as a ground zero information. So for the qualification column, that is the for DBBT or DMLT, some states allow 10 pass students and many of the states allowed only 12 pass students with PCB or without PCB. So, as you know, in my earlier videos, the 12 pass students with PCB or CB, that is chemistry, biology, English, or PCM, physics, chemistry, maths with biology or English in the private universities also allowed for BMLT, BSc MLT and BVoc MLT. And the MSc MLT student, to study MSc MLT, the BMLT pass students, BSc MLT pass students, BVoc MLT pass students or BSc in microbiology students also allowed to study the MSc MLT course. But you should remember that whether your qualification is, that should be a recognized degree or diploma. Otherwise, this body can make an objection against you, that is against your employer also. So a recognized degree is mandatory to working in a blood bank. Now the salary in the government part, that is with black ink, and in the private part in blue ink, you just follow that. A phlebotomist salary is in a government firm, that is 25k thousands to 35k, whether in a private 15k to 20k. In a government, a blood bank technician is salaried with 25k to 40k, and in private 20k to 25k. A quality control manager, these all salaries are there in the early years of their career, not the later years of their career. So in the early years of your career, it is a good salary. That is, in a government, a QC manager can get 40 to 60k. In a private, he can get 25k to 35k. A technical officer can get 50k to 65k in government, whether in private he can get 30k to 40k. So now I would like to call a spade a spade. It is my nature to call a spade a spade. So here is a caution. Like the caution that is on electric poles, on liquor bottles or on cigarette packets, here is I am put some caution for you. That is the utmost care and concentration which demands a blood bank from you. Utmost care and concentration. If you think that after getting a job in blood bank, I shall perform the blood test or other things with putting headphone in the ear and talking on mobile or listening music, so my utmost request to you, don't come to this profession, because this is very sensitive profession. It is like from a pistol, when a bullet is already delivered, it cannot be returned. So here a blood bank demands from a blood bank personnel, that is the utmost care and concentration. So with this mental setup, you should enter in a blood bank. So your channel is MLT Tutorial by Sandeep sir. Like that, I share my knowledge with you. You should share these videos with your friends that may be that may be useful for them, not maybe for you. So in the next video, we are coming with a very attractive, a very lucrative, another career option. So until then, goodbye.